Crafting Journey. I'm Rebecca. Oh, thanks. Nice to have you guys. October 2nd, 2020. Listen, guys, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, ring the bell if you want to know when I have more videos posted, and hit the like button if you like the content that comes after this. So, today is the day that we're going to figure out what the answers to the 4 questions are. We're going to put the answers in the comments, and then on Monday we're going to have a random draw for a diamond painting from Mystical Diamond Arts. And I showed that painting in one of the other videos. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to get it out of the way. I'm going to ask the 4 questions now, and then I will repeat them at the end of the show. So on Monday's show, how many people left Cuba after Fidel Castro said, yeah, you guys can leave? That day in history. On Tuesday, where is the most coffee produced in the world? What country produces the most coffee? Wednesday, what painting from the new Treasure Studios artist Eileen Seitz am I getting? And on Thursday, what is my favorite homemade cookie? If you can answer those 4 questions, put those in the comments. And then Monday we'll do a random comment picker, and we'll see who's going to win the Mystical Diamond Art painting. Yay! Oh, so, moment of silence. I don't do politics on this channel normally, but our president, what's his name? Donald Trump. I'm sorry, I still can't take him seriously. Anyway, he and his wife, Melania, have tested positive for COVID-19. So, apparently they are not symptomatic, but they are in isolation under the close watch of doctors. So, what does that mean to me? That means I won't see his ugly mug for a while. Yeah, okay. End of that story. I got my coffee in my fine elephant china. Isn't that cute? I love coffee cups. I collect coffee cups. So if you ever find an interesting one and you think I might like it, let me know. Yeah, so last night, same thing, vampire, up till 2 in the morning. I have seen the show Designated Survivor. I remember watching like the first few episodes, but I don't remember watching much after that. So it's on Netflix now, so I put that on and I was diamond painting. I think I got through 3 episodes, and then I went to bed and watched 1 more episode, and pretty good show. Kiefer Sutherland, although, oh man, he's had a lot of plastic surgery. He was really good looking once upon a time. When he did that show 24, oh, that was the best show. But he didn't have all that plastic surgery done. Oh, it makes me sad when people, they're getting older and they think they have to do all that plastic surgery, because it doesn't look good. It just looks like you've had plastic surgery. So, I have lost my favorite diamond painting pen. I don't know where it is. It's on this table somewhere. Or Tootsie may have confiscated it. But let me show you what I was working on last night. So, last night, and I started a new crochet hat, but I'm not going to show you that now because I didn't get very much done. We'll show you that on Monday, probably finish with it Monday. So I'm working on this section here. Isn't it pretty? Oh my God, I love how these smaller rounds just sparkle so much. And what I am doing is, in certain places, like wherever there's a certain symbol, I'm replacing it with like this pineapple colored glow glass. And I want to see how that's going to look in the end. So it's just kind of sprinkled here and there so far. We'll see. But I learned, before I get to diamond painting, I learned the coolest trick last night. I was talking to Mickey Sunshine. Let me pull a skein. I'm going to pull this one because I've already done a hat with this one. And I'm probably going to do some mittens with it as well. But she taught me the coolest trick. Now, if you guys already know this trick, fine. That's okay. You can fast forward. But I don't know what Jake's barking at. Hey, Jake, we're in the craft room. Jake, buddy. I don't think he knows I'm in here right now. Oh, maybe he wants breakfast. Let me cover this up because we don't want yarn and diamond paintings do not mix. So here's what she taught me. So like if you're doing a ball of yarn and you want to make a center pull, so you hold the string, the yarn, you know, like that, and then I don't know why that didn't pull out of center. You do like this figure eight here a few times. Just do like a little figure eight, just a couple times, and then you just start winding. And you go ahead and you do your ball of yarn. And when you're done, this is going to be your center pull. And it works. It's so cool. I mean, what is it? That is a neat trick, isn't it? Now I'm going to be winding this ball of yarn. Not for the whole show, though. Guarantee you. Sorry. No, not for the whole show. So, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where did it go? Oh, anyway. What happened? What happened? Oh, anyway. Well, let's try that again. Okay, there's the string. Okay, figure eight. I don't know what happened there. Now we're just going to wind that around. You just got to make sure you're not winding it around the thing that you're going to pull. I just thought this was the coolest trick. Thank you, Mickey. Mickey is like a master crochet person. She doesn't do it anymore, but when she did, she was a teacher. So I pick her brain every chance I get. Plus, she's such a sweet friend. You know, she really, really is. I love her to death. All right, so now we're going to go this way. See that little thing hanging there? That's going to be our center pull. Isn't that cool? So we'll finish that later. Just a really cool idea for crochet. Okay, back to diamond painting. Oh, come on, Ghost. Where's your magnet? There you go. I got my little pumpkin and my ghost and my candy corn here. Oh, you can't see them. Candy corn, right there. My haunted house is right there. I got these last year. I think from KK's Unique Diamond Painting Pens, I believe. Yeah. Okay, we need to go into the spell book. Ready? We're going to do a spell because we need this spell. Yes. I love the spell book. So I put a new tip on my pink pen. I haven't used my pink pen in a while. I put a new four placer on there, loaded it up with Quick Hold, which is the one that I like right now. Now, I don't know if I've got anything in the tip right now. Let's see. Well, I guess I do. Well, for now. If I run out, we're going to put some micro dots in there. Micro blue dots. So I'm working on this mushroom here. Which is, oh, my hands are shaking this morning. Do you see that? Look at my hands. Wow, I haven't had enough coffee yet, I guess, or too much. I've only had a few sips. So, oh my goodness, the days have been warm and the nights have been so cool. I have the air conditioner off and I'll open up, well, like one window at night. Not the window in my bedroom, but like in another room. So I'm not getting that direct cold air. But it's just so cool at night. And then just when, during the day, just when I think, oh God, it's gonna, if it gets any hotter, I'm gonna have to turn the air on, it starts cooling off. Thank God. I wonder what he's barking at. I'm gonna go grab him. Oh, please. Okay, I'm back. He's now in the craft room. I don't know what his issue was, but he was just standing out there by the door. Sometimes I open that sliding glass door so they can just, the screen will be there so they can't get out. And they don't ever seem to bother the screen door, thank God. So I bring him in here, and now he's starting to scratch. Yay. Oh, God. Hey, stop! Jake! Knock it off! Oh my God, we go through this every day. Honest to God, what is the problem? You stole my sock. Did you steal Mommy's sock? He stole one of my socks. He doesn't do anything to it, he just puts it in his bed. When I do the laundry, I have to go check the dog beds for apparently socks now, yarn. And I did find, if you guys saw when I pulled the yarn out, I guess another thing fell, so I did pick it up. Oh my goodness. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. So, tonight is Mickey Sunshine Creates, the person I was just talking about. She's going to be live at 7 Central. And then at 8 Central is DP Addiction Adventures, my Halloween collab partner. So I will be there with her tonight, live at 8 Central. 9 o'clock Central is Mrs. Crochet and Coffee with the After Hours Lounge. And I think she goes for about an hour and a half. And then the crafter party tonight, I think is not going to be Crochet. I think Dreaming with Drea is going to host it. I think they're switching back and forth each week. It'll be a different person. So, 1 week it'll be Drea, next week it'll be Crushley. But it is definitely a rated R type of show. Like, it gets a little raunchy. But, it's okay. It like breaks up the week, gets us ready for the weekend. Now, I can't say you will see me there. Sometimes I pop in, sometimes I do not. It depends. I've been playing my game a lot. Ark Survival Evolved on my PlayStation. No, it's on my Xbox. What am I talking about? And I've been having so much fun with it. Yesterday, I was out. I wanted to find a bear. I have a bear already that is yellow and pink because my friend and I, she and I love colors. So you can turn it on to different events on your server, and we always turn on Easter so our dinosaurs can come in all different colors. So I was out, so I have a bear, a high-level bear that's yellow and pink. So I was trying to find my bear a mate. So I'm out looking for bears, and I find this giant monkey. And the monkeys are usually fairly harmless unless you piss them off. So I'm standing there and I'm watching this monkey, and some other dinosaur comes along and steps on the monkey, and he gets mad at me, and he comes over and he punches me in the face and kills me instantly. And I was so shocked. I was like, oh, I didn't know they did that. So it was pretty funny. Yeah, I guess she had to be there. Yeah, this game is it's a lot of fun. And long story short, I still haven't found a mate for my bear. Yeah, I get so sidetracked. I'll go out, and I get sidetracked like watching monkeys get pissed off. But it's a fun little game. There's that aspect to it, the hunting aspect to it, the taming, and then once you have a breeded pair, you can mate them and you can raise the babies and you build. Like I've built a McMansion on the water. My friend has built a hatchery, and then we have this big sanctuary where we keep our dinosaurs, and it's a lot of building, but it's fun. And there's different materials that you can build with, and it's like Minecraft on steroids, but very much more realistic looking, I would say. Yeah. But I digress. You're not here to learn about Xbox games. Anyway, so sometimes I'm not in a lot. I'm playing my game because, life is a balance. I am trying right now not to get bored with diamond painting or crocheting. I want to have that same love for this that I had in the beginning. And I do. I mean, but last night when I was watching that show and diamond painting, it was so relaxing, and just like 3 hours went by and like felt like 5 minutes, and I just loved it. Yeah, so still loving the craft, still loving the crochet. I've got to get better on the crochet with gauging my work, because I'm making this hat, and I follow the pattern exactly, and it's supposed to be an adult hat, but it's turning out so small. I mean, it's going to be for a child. I'm almost done with it, and look how small it is. So I went back and I paid attention to the pattern, the Crystal, who it's her tutorial, and she said you could add more up here to make it bigger, which I'm going to do the same pattern with a different yarn, and I'm going to add more of the extent, the rows where you're adding into it, making it larger before I start this part here, because I've only got like 4 more rows of this single crochet, and then this hat's done. So I'm going to just finish that off and give it to a friend of mine who has a young daughter, like a 6-year-old. I think she'll enjoy that because it ain't gonna fit my big old head. No. But I'm learning, I'm learning as I go. So last night, Crystal, I put on one of her other tutorials, and I watched how she gauges stuff. So she gauged something to be 3 inches, so I did it and it was 4, and I thought, well, that's good because I want my stuff to be bigger than hers. So the next hat I'm making is gonna be like this pure white. I want a pure white hat. So I did start it, but like I said, I didn't get very far. I had to go to sleep. It was like 2 in the morning. Yeah. So let's dive in paint, and let's talk about what do we want to talk about? One, two. Okay. I can't tell you my code. Okay, today is National Name Your Car Day. How many of you have named your car? I have not. I don't like my car. I loved the car that I got into the accident with. I did love that car. Not loving the new car so much. And why is that? I think because it's small. I had to get something that I could afford. It's a regular car. It's not an SUV like I had before. I feel like I'm, driving on the road, getting in and out of it. It's like Andre the Giant getting out of a rabbit hole. I don't know. I'm not, whatever. It gets me from point A to point B. But no, it doesn't have a name. But I showed you the picture. The guy's like loving on his car. I think guys may have more of a tendency to name their cars than women. We just see them as, ways to get from point A to point B. I have never named a car in my entire life. But I guess if you want to celebrate National Name Your Car Day, go out and name your car. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's hilarious. It really hilarious. It is also National Body Language Day. Now, I am very expressive. I mean, there's so much that can be communicated through body language. And that's one thing I don't, oh, my chair is squeaking. I don't like about email because you don't see the other person's body language. So the same sentence in an email could have so many different meanings depending on the way the person communicated it with their body language. So I try to be very cognizant of that when I'm doing an email because I don't want them to misinterpret what I'm saying. I guess, to that end, you could add emojis. That, that's a little way of putting some other language in there. But, I, I'm very expressive. Someone is calling me during my show. That would be my son. Hold, please. Sorry about the interruption. That was my son. He wanted to talk about Big Brother, which I have not watched. Because, it comes on at 8 o'clock Central, and I'm like doing all my other stuff. I think right about that time I was finishing up my game, and then I came in to start diamond painting, and I wanted to pop into Wolfpack's live and say hello and show some support. So I sometimes I'll watch it on the CBS All Access. If I wait long enough after midnight, sometimes I'll put the episode on. Otherwise, you have to wait till the next day. But I have it recorded, so I'll watch it today. So he couldn't tell me like what happened, but so I'm like, no heads, and I don't want to know. I know they had a triple eviction, so 3 people went home. I did know that because they said so ahead of time. But okay, so where were we? Before we were interrupted by my son. What? I hear you. I think he wants some breakfast. We're gonna get breakfast here really soon. So we were talking about body language. Today's National Body Language Day. So, funny story. I was working as a nurse manager, and they asked me to go to this. I think it was like a medical staff meeting, and I didn't usually go to those things. So after the staff meeting was over, so my supervisor pulls me aside, and she's like, Rebecca, you have got to tone down the facial expressions. She's like, sometimes you look like, you just like you're over there in disbelief, you're shaking your head, you're rolling your eyes. She says, you gotta stop. I didn't even realize I was doing it. But like if you sit and do this, I never sit and do this in front of my boss because it's very defensive. So you don't cross your arms. Anytime you're in front of your boss, you just, your hands in your lap. If you do this, immediately it's a defensive posture. I try not to cross my legs. Certain things, I try to be aware of body language because it's a lot. At one time humans, that's all they had. They didn't speak. They just had communicated with body language. So that means a lot. So today is National Body Language Day. How do you celebrate it? No idea. No, not a clue. Let's see. Take a look at the way others are talking to you through their body language and pay attention to your own body language. Some of the hints that I said. See if what's said matches what's shown in the body language. Because sometimes, if someone's sitting here like this and trying to be nice to you, I'm not buying it. I'm not having it. No, because they're in this defensive posture. So whatever they're saying, I'm probably not buying. Describe the feelings different body language shows. Try using body language to emphasize your message or compliment your words. Like that. Like that. Yes. I do it all the time. I'm very expressive. Anyway, so National Body Language Day. Or just go name your car. One or the other. And let's do this day in history. Let's do this day in history. Today is, let's see, I thought it was something interesting. I looked it up last night. Rock Hudson dies of AIDS on this day in history. So he hid the fact for years that he was a gay man because in Hollywood, just at that time, it just wasn't widely accepted. But he did champion the cause of AIDS. He did, kind of raise the public awareness of this disease. And at that point, it was an epidemic. I remember, he died in 1985. I remember I went to nursing school in the 80s, like 1980, and we were scared to death of AIDS. Taking care of those patients, nobody wanted to, because we just didn't know enough about it. It was super scary, super scary. We didn't know how to protect ourselves against it. It was really, really scary. We've learned a lot since then, and now they have cures for it, ways to treat it. But I thought that was interesting. Then 2 years later, 1967, Thurgood Marshall becomes the first black member of the Supreme Court, the first Supreme Court justice that is African American. How cool is that? I'm working on like the little mushroom here, and it's a lot of different oranges. It's really pretty. So guys, if you have this painting and you're working on it along with J. Rob and I, put that down in on Instagram, #AdventurousJourney2020. And I'm going to put that on the screen so you know how to spell it. Yeah, because if you're like me, spelling is not your forte. This painting is so gorgeous. I just love the colors. I really do. And I'm interested to see what other artwork we can get from this artist. What is the matter, buddy? Come here. Come here. What? You're starving? I'll be done soon, and then we'll have breakfast, okay? Come here. No? He's like, no, I don't trust you, lady. I want breakfast. He's so funny. You are so funny. He's like, why aren't you following me, Mom? I'm at the door. Come on. Hi. He's just looking back at me like, let's go. They run my lives, these dogs. So that's what I was telling my son. I need him to watch my dogs when I go on the retreat. My granddaughter will be the one that watches them, but he's going to come over and get them the day that I leave. And I said, well, Malia knows how to feed them. Because she's been over here a lot, so she's the one that will be taking care of them. And I imagine they'll be sleeping in her bed at night, because they have to have a bed. My son's dogs sleep on their own beds in the hallway. Oh my God, listen, he's so bossy. He's so bossy. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up by going over the 4 questions again. So, if you want to be entered to win, let me close up the diamond painting because I have to go to work. There. I was hoping to get this section done and start a new section tonight. It might happen. We'll see. So, if you want to be entered to win the Mystical Diamond Art painting, and it's this one right here. It's a landscape 40 by 55. There we go. And round. Is it round? I think it's rounds. Aren't they rounds? Is it round or square? I don't know. Hold on. I'll tell you. Hold on. Come on, diamonds. Diamonds. They don't want to come out. I'm going to have to take this box up. Come on. Rounds. Rounds. Okay. And you get a cool toolkit with it. Anyway, you have to answer the 4 questions correctly, which means you might have to go back to one of the other videos, do a little scavenger hunting to find out the answers. So the first question is, what is my favorite homemade cookie? Second question, what painting from Eileen Sykes the new artist for Treasure Studios Arts, am I going to be getting? Third question, where in this world is the most coffee produced? I hear you, mister. He's so bossy. And the fourth question is, how many people left the island of Cuba once Castro said, you guys are free to leave. If you're a dissenter and you want to leave, you can leave. How many people left after that? Approximately. It's a number though. So answer those 4 questions. We're going to do random comment picker on Monday. Totally random. I'll look at the comment that gets chosen. If the questions are answered correctly, you will win that diamond painting. I'm excited. Yes. So guys, it's Friday. Have a great Friday. If you see me in one of the lives in the chat, say hello. If you see me in DP Addiction Adventures live, say hi. Sunday morning, I will do my morning show live. I take Saturdays off, but my morning show is live on Sunday, 11 a.m. Central. I would love to see you there. Let's chit chat, let's talk, let's have some coffee, and have a great weekend, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.